Hello, Vlog World.
Hello, Vlog World. Today we are going to be answering some questions that you guys sent us on our Instagram, which if you're not following us, you should at Hello Vlog World. Like all our photos. Leave us some comments, you know, all like the jazz.
I have not seen these yet.
Yeah, Zach hasn't seen any of the questions yet, so it's going to be like a surprise to him. But I've been like watching the questions roll in, so.
So these will be some fresh, hot reactions from Zach.
All right. So the first question we have is, how old are you guys?
I am 27.
And I am 25. And each year we get crustier and crustier.
That's right. Send flowers. We'll just put them on our funeral.
So dark. Okay. The next question. Okay, the first question was from Connie 2019. Thank you for your question. Next question is from It's Roxy. And then also I think somebody else sent us the same question as well. And it is, how long have you guys been together? So it'll be 3 years in February. So a little over 2.5 years now.
A long time.
A long time. Almost an eternity.
Almost a tenth of our lives. Probably more than a tenth
of our lives? It's only 3 years.
Yeah.
What's 3
We're not even
times
30
10
yet.
is 30? Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, deep. Okay. So the next question is from lovely lady Ari, and a similar question from the new mommy life, who always DMs me all the time. So shout out. But the general question is, what qualities are most important in sustaining a long-term relationship, and what are the things that you think makes your relationship work?
Well, we have some things in common, which helps. So having at least some common interests.
Yeah, but we also have like a lot of
we have our own things
different
too.
interests, yeah, too.
But
like
I mean,
our
it's
own
good to
things that
find
we
some
do.
common ground that you can have conversations about. Or I'm not super into photography.
Yeah.
Krista is. Krista wishes I was more into photography.
No, that's not true.
It is. But we both like anime. And books and sci-fi.
Yeah, we like sci-fi.
Cats.
Lots of sci-fi. Cats. Yeah.
Cooking.
We like traveling, cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, things like that. So having things in common helps.
Being able to, let people do their own thing.
Yeah.
Compromising on things. I do much better cleaning up my facial hairs.
Oh yeah. Oh, that drove me insane when we first moved in together.
Krista's slightly better at not leaving dried up food on the dishes. Sometimes.
Hey! Like 90% of the dishes I put in there.
Like for a few weeks, and then she'll be like, nah, I'm going back to it. I don't feel like really doing this.
Yeah, I think one of the other things is that we've gotten a lot better at like handling, communicating with each other. I feel like that was something we struggled with at the beginning. Probably mostly on my part, because I have a really tough time like dealing with emotionally strong, I guess, type of situations.
I have to like drag it out of her.
Yeah, so it's like hard for me to like say when things are wrong.
I can tell that you're frustrated.
Yeah.
What are you frustrated about? I'm fine. I'm not frustrated. That's a lie. I'm fine. It's a lie.
Communicating, yeah.
Yeah.
And then being quick to apologize, like when we get in like arguments and stuff now, because I am one to like say something, and I'm like, oh dang. So like this being like, okay, I'm sorry. Let's take a step back and talk about the situation.
It is good to not go to bed angry.
Yeah, don't go to bed angry. Don't hold on to things. Just like if you're upset, just say something right away. Like don't let it linger. If you say something that you should not have said, apologize right away. Yeah, so things like that. That has made I think that once we got to that point,
yeah,
it's made getting through things a lot easier. Okay, so
how many kids are you gonna have?
Oh yeah, how many kids are you gonna have?
How many, Krista?
Between 0
and 0?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want kids.
Let's pretend.
If I guaranteed in my future if I was gonna have kids, probably 2, I guess. But probably 1. I don't know. I don't have a set. I feel like once you have one, then that's when you like truly know how many you want. Like you have one and you're like, ooh, I want more, or you're like, no, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, or sometimes people just start having them, or
yeah,
they have an accident, or
yeah, no. But
I think my parents were like originally they just were gonna do 2, but my dad wanted more the whole time, and then I think after my sister and I got older, then they had 2 more, so I ended up having 4.
As of this moment right now, I want exactly 0 children. They do not appeal to me. Being pregnant does not appeal to me at all. It seems like an experience that I do not want to have. And I already told I don't. At least until I'm 30.
I don't think it'd be too bad. I don't think
yeah, I'm sure you don't think it'll be too bad. He doesn't think me being pregnant will be too bad.
That was the joke. That was the joke.
I know.
Don't string me up.
No, but at least I know I don't want to have any kids until I'm 30. So once I turn 30, then we can come back and
revisit the
actual conversation.
I'm just saying, I want to live life a little bit before.
Yeah, I just don't
raising other lives.
Yeah, we don't really have any desire to have kids
not in the near future.
Not in the near future at all. So there's that.
We got time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. I feel like that. Oh, your biological. You okay back there, buddy? Okay. Octavius has been having some issues. We got to take him to the vet soon. But I feel like the whole biological clock thing is just a myth. And it's I know it's not a myth, but I'm just you can have kids in your 30s and be fine, okay?
Yeah, there's truth to it, but you don't have to have all your kids in your 20s to have healthy kids.
You'll be fine. My mom didn't have me till I was 31, so I do not feel any pressure.
So you were 31?
Till she was...
Man, you were in there for a while.
Till she was 31. So I feel no pressure to do it. I will be fine. And then I also have a sister who's 5 years younger than me, so it's I do not feel any pressure to try to have kids soon or have kids soon. All right. What's one thing you hate about each other?
Well, I think we already covered that with the dishes.
Yeah, and then his
just leaving dried up. They'll go through multiple times. Well, they can just go through multiple times. They'll come off eventually. They don't. It just keeps getting baked in harder and harder until it becomes a part of the plate itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can wash it off.
He said he would trim his facial hairs, and he'd do every other day, and he'd just leave his facial hairs on the counter, and it literally drove me nuts. We got into multiple fights about it because it would get over everything in the bathroom, and there's you're finding facial hairs just everywhere. And it's what the heck? He's got a lot. Since we moved here, I haven't even seen a facial hair, but it might just be because the pattern is just
the counter hides it. See, the thing is, it's impossible to get all of them.
I know, but
so I try to keep the front surfaces that you're actually using clean, and then our nice marble-looking sinks hide the ones in the back.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a good question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably in a different state.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be in a different state.
Let's come back and watch this in 5 years.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a house.
We didn't even leave that apartment. We're still in St. Louis.
Gosh, I want to get out of St. Louis so bad. So
I don't think that St. Louis is bad at all.
I'm just because we both grew up.
Adventurers. Yeah.
We both grew up here,
traveling.
So I think it's at least some part of our lives we need to experience
a different place.
A different place, yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully somewhere else. Hopefully have a house or something like that. Maybe even that. I guess I don't really care about a house that much. It'd be nice, but
depends on what we're doing.
Yeah, it depends on what we're doing. So hopefully we're just out having adventures and living life and having fun, and we've figured out our life calling and we're pursuing that.
That's right. We're doing something creative.
Yeah, we're doing something creative, and we're no longer in our 9-to-5s. And
we're just vlogging all day.
We're just vlogging all day, every day.
24/7 live stream vlog.
Oh God, that would be not interesting. Oh, we can only be interesting for up to 15 minutes a week in those YouTube videos. Okay, so let's go to...
As soon as the camera's off, we're just gonna
Okay, so here's the most like the most asked question of all the questions is, when are we gonna get engaged and when are we gonna get married?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
We are figuring out the rest of our lives and where we're going to be at in our jobs and things like that. And so I think we're going to settle those things before we get into. Plus, like, if we have a wedding right now, it's for real. It's gonna be like the taco truck, and
it's gonna be
outside.
sad. Like, I think
and we're gonna have someone from Krista's family officiate, and we have no money for it.
Yeah, so I feel like, one, we don't have any money to like have like the type of wedding that we would want to have. Like, we would prefer to wait and have money to like splurge, kind of. Yeah, like, not like outrageous, but
I don't
like
think
where we're comfortable spending that money without it being a burden.
Right, we're not looking to spend.
Yeah.
We're not taking out any loans for a wedding.
Yeah, and then I think the second one, I think it's important that we both as individuals have like what we want to do and like our lives figured out as individual people before we do that too. And I feel like right now we're still
very
working on
much
that.
Grinding.
Yeah, very
still
much
on the
grinding.
grind.
Yeah. And then also, like, for me personally, as like the longer we've been together, like the lower on my like I feel like people like idolize, like, you get married and everything's perfect and like blah blah blah, but as our relationship's gone on, like, it's kind of like there's other more important things that I think we should do
a lot more
like together. Yeah, then
your wedding is
married.
one day.
Yeah, exactly. So
like,
I think that is like something, because I know like I used to be like, oh, but now I'm just like, oh yeah, no, like we can hold off on that. Like I'm good. So
we can still live our life together and do lots of
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Without having to go through all the pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
Not that I'm against it. Not that we won't do that eventually, but
it'll happen eventually. Just probably not
figuring out things first.
Yeah, figuring out ourselves, figuring out our lives, figuring out what we're trying to do, where we want to stay, where we want to be, like all that stuff. I think is higher on our priority list than getting married, spending very wedding money.
Next one, we covered.
All right,
we knocked that one out.
I think this is the last one because that was literally like 50% of the questions. And then, where are you guys from?
Born in Michigan, but raised in St. Louis. Opposite of Eminem.
Okay. And I was born in Hawaii and raised in St. Louis. I guess I wasn't.
That's why she wants to go back.
In the burbs.
She's an island girl. She's an island girl.
I haven't been to Hawaii since I don't even know when we left.
Can you
I was like an infant.
Hawaii?
No, I was an infant. I was a tiny little infant. I think I was probably just born when we moved. So
I can remember moving here. I had to leave my best friend.
Like, how old were you?
Like 4.
Yeah, you were 4. Yeah, I was like, I don't even think I was 1 before.
I had like a little picture book of me and my best friend. They gave it to me. I was so sad when we left.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's all of the questions. Thanks for asking them, guys. We appreciate you. And thank you to all the new subscribers that we've gotten recently, and all your awesome comments that you guys have been leaving.
It's great. Cool. Thanks for everyone around the world.
Yeah, welcome to the vlog world.
It's pretty awesome seeing all the different languages. I'm using Google Translate. I'm seeing them, so just know I am reading them. Working our way through. More honorable mentions for the cat names. We should actually. Anyway, a lot of you guys actually came back in and gave some really good additional cat names that were either Latin or Roman or related to the traditional antiquities naming conventions. Yeah. Octavia, Minor, they're all good. There are a lot of good suggestions. So thank you for those.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. So that's it.
That's the video.
That's it.
We're bad at ending videos.
Well, we can do something cool, I guess.